Hey, Westchester, let's look at exactly what happened this week. And we are starting to get into the fall season, which is a slower season in the year. I'm going to share my screen right now so you can see the statistics for yourself. So we have 10 new properties for sale, but this is the reason I always look at this over. You have a list price from 650 all the way to 2.8 million. This is the range that we're seeing here in the area. I always like to look at the map, which we'll do after. You have 3 bedrooms, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking between 4 bedrooms is going to be the average. The total square footage, year built. Now, this is where it's important. Certain people will put their, this is with consecutive days on market, will put their property on the market, remove it, expire it, then put it together. So that way we can see. This one consecutively has almost been trying to sell for a year almost. So nearing in a year, it's not a full year. But what we're going to look at is the area. So you can see that they're spread out throughout the whole area. So the 2 million ones are not next to each other. There's a 2 million one here, the 2 million one here. And then you have the other ones as well. So now we have the geographical area. When we pull up the actual statistics, this is the for sale side. These are not sold. You're looking at a 4.3, 2,100 square feet. List price, they're asking 1.1 million with an average price per square foot of $428 a square foot. Now, if we go to the other activity that happened this week, we have 10 properties that are new for sale. 2 came back on the market. 8 had to drop their prices because they're not getting enough movement. This is a big number, as opposed to only 1 increase because they were getting too much movement. Active with contract, meaning there's 1 pending. You always include these 2 together, so you have 8 going pending, net positive of 10 minus, well, actually sold, we're looking at 3, so a net positive of 7, which will bring me to my next point after I go after these statistics. So when we look at this, we can see the sale price ranges from 485 on the low to 800,000. And Bird Road Highlands, smaller lot built, a little bit older, although this one has less square footage. So this is what's interesting. This is what we have to look at. We look at the locations and then where the homes are actually selling. So we are going to look at this home. So this is the one that sold for 485. And what we can see here, yeah, it needs updating. And if we look at some of that information, let's look at this. Vote 56, as is, great investor opportunity. Located highly desired neighborhood in Westchester. Please be patient with communication. House needs light work, selling as is, easy to show. Okay, so we can kind of see that one. The other one that sold was this one that was smaller square footage, but sold for more. And right off the bat, you can see that it's more updated, has a good amount of yard. Yeah, this is it's a different property. It's open, it looks pretty. So you're looking at a smaller home with this print. You're getting $725. Yeah, and it sits on almost normal. The typical lot here is 7,500. Okay, and the last one, the one that sold for 800,000. We're looking at. Looks like the home has a lot of square footage. It isn't super updated. It's not bad. I remember seeing this one when I went for sale. And this one has 2,300 square feet adjusted. Total square feet is 3,000. That'll include patio and everything. But the square foot lottage is a little bit bigger, 8,200. And we can see it's a 5-4 on a wide canal. No HOA. There you go. Total of 5,200 on a month-to-month basis, tenants. So this is already cash flowing. So you grab all this information. This is why I look at all these statistics, because you get to see the nuances here. And we're going to group them, right? So there's only 3, meaning so we group them. It's a 4-3, which is similar to what we saw on the active side. List price of $691, sold price of $670, price per square foot on the sold side $418. 29 days, so expect about a month for these homes to actually sell, and a list price to sell price to list price ratio of 96%. Now, the big question is inventory. Inventory has been changing. If we grab our area of Westchester, and we include everything from condos to luxury, single families, we can see that we are currently in what's considered a neutral market. Markets are measured by the month of inventory. So you see this one, the list to absorption rate. If no more properties go on the market in our area of Westchester from today forward, in how short of a time span, in how many months will we be completely out of houses for sale? And the answer right now, if you include everything, is 6.67. However, if you look at just single family homes, we're at 4 months and 52 4.5 months of inventory is what we have here. And what this means is that we're still in a seller's market for single family homes, but we are heading towards a neutral market overall. So that's it for this update. I want to make sure that you see exactly what I'm seeing, exactly how I'm thinking, so that way you can make the best decision for you and your family when it comes to the largest asset you own, the home. All right, until next time.